Steve, I know you always wanted to come out of the flow of the offense, but did it seem to you that Steph kind of took it upon himself there for 3 or 4 possessions at the end of the game, and was that okay with you the way it turned out?
I called all those plays, so those were my genius inventions. No, that was just Steph taking over the game. But it was a different game, because they decided to go smaller, and so the floor was more open. And I thought from the very beginning, when they went small, had their shooters out there, I thought this is Steph's night. This is going to be a big one for him because he has all that room. And he took over the game down the stretch and was fantastic.
In the midst of your strategizing and the intensity of a finals game, are there moments when you can just kind of marvel at LeBron James and what he's doing?
Yeah, but it's not that much fun. He's phenomenal. He does everything, but I'm not enjoying the marveling. Yeah.
I know that you like to take things one game at a time, but one game away now, you could be NBA champions. How are you feeling going into Game 6, and also how bad do you want this?
What's the best way to say it? Really bad. Long season goes into these last moments of a final series, and we fought hard all year and put ourselves in good position now to go to Cleveland and hopefully close it out. So we're confident. We're not getting ahead of ourselves. The locker room, if you walked in there, was the exact same after a regular season win. But we know the sense of urgency of the moment, and it's a good feeling to get a win in Cleveland and understand we can get it done and how we need to get it done. So ready for the opportunity.
Steph, when you get rolling like that, 17 in the fourth quarter, the basket, I guess, looks real big to you. Do you have any sense, now that you're done, what you accomplished, how difficult some of those shots were, and how much your ball handling lets you get some of the space to make them?
Those are plays I've been making all year, and the ones that I feel confident in. And I think it helps to have gone through Game 2 where we were rushing a little bit in the same situation, a 1-2 possession game in the fourth quarter, and we got I call them better shots because they were more in rhythm than in Game 2 where it was come down, look for the first shot. Don't even run any sets, don't even run any screen and rolls, and we didn't kind of settle into them. And I think once one goes in, obviously it helps to keep your confidence high.
And Draymond, there was this narrative throughout most of the series that Matthew Dellavedova was hounding, harassing, and bothering Steph, and his physicality was making Steph unable to do what he did all season. Based on tonight, what do you think of that narrative?
People were saying that. I never really got off into it. I think Steph maybe had an off game or two. That's basketball. I'm taking Steph in any matchup, so he was hounding, physical dirty, it's a fine line, whatever you want to call it. He do what he do, but I was going with Steph no matter what, and I'm still rolling with Steph no matter what.
I think we've all been waiting for Steph Curry to have a signature moment in these finals. Did he have one tonight, and was it that crossover play that he made late in the game?
Yeah, it was a crossover play on the right wing. He hit him with the bop, and guy leaves his feet, but he's also trying to slide on defense, and he almost falls back. And Steph had that rhythm about him when he shot it, and you know what's going in as soon as it's leaving his hands. And Steph's been really smart this whole series of not overreacting to everything that's around the game. He's always stayed in that zone of what's on his basketball court and how I can help my team win in any way possible, and not getting out of myself or getting away from what the team needs to do to win. So he's just been an MVP for us, and we're going to try to have another MVP performance next game.
And what did you make of the narrative that's threaded through these finals about Dellavedova sort of getting the better of him, harassing him, being too physical for him to get his shot?
The interesting thing is we haven't had many discussions about it. We said we know who Steph Curry is, and when guys get to that elite level, they're going to get point guards coming at them every single night, or whatever position that superstar may be. And you see it across the league. LeBron gets it night in, night out. Guys want to make a name by going up against the best. So Steph's going to have that, and I think he's used to it. And tonight he did an awesome job of sticking to who he was and having a great game.